that's holding this meeting, we understand the value of health, right? And especially in this time that we're living in, we understand the value of wellness. So we need access to other things. The things that are in our community that may be readily available to us are not cutting it, because we want to be healthy. We want to be fruitful, and we are grateful for connections with people who are wanting those same things. And so if you are one of those people, then this is for you. Good pure nutrients are the basics of food. It's the very bottom. It's the basics. That goes without saying, but people are not getting that. And then if you're not getting those things, and over time you keep not getting those things, you find yourself in a situation where you are without energy, that you are sick, that you're in the doctor's office trying to figure out another way to live your life. So I'm gonna tell you a little bit about my story with needing help, just generally. My friend Rachel, who's in the meeting, Rachel Bounsat, I stalked her Facebook for a year, just kind of looking at her from afar. But these products called to me, like they did, because I was looking for something. You have to be actively looking for it. Once you start and make the decision to say, okay, I'm looking for something, then things start showing up. Okay, I don't want to get too deep with that, but Rachel her Facebook page was like, okay, you ready for this? Because you also have to be in the mindset of being ready, right? Sometimes we want help, but sometimes we're afraid to take those steps. So I was sick. I was tired. I didn't have any energy. I had a lot of things on my plate, and I was in a desperation mode. I did not know how I was going to get those things done because I didn't have the energy to do them. And these are things that you had to do. It wasn't something you can say, no, I'm not doing it or whatever. So I reached out to her, and I didn't get the products that helped me, that we're here for today. And so a year later, I reached out to her again, but I was in a different mindset and I was ready, and I was looking at things different. And so I purchased these products called Purium, and it leveled me up. It's crazy. I don't want to it leveled me up. I went through a transformation in my body because I had energy. And it wasn't because this was like pure stuff, which is, I didn't have access to that. I knew that I needed stuff in my body. Even when you're eating fruits and vegetables from the supermarket, that is the best that you could get, but that's not the best, right? That's not the best. Like organic, untouched, pesticide-free is the best, okay? But Purium provided the best of the best for me because I knew my body needed something clean and pure, and I didn't have to worry about what I was putting in my body. I had food anxiety, and a lot of times I would eat things and freak out because I knew it was bad. I knew bad stuff was in it, but I had no other choice but to eat it, or so I felt. And I think a lot of people are in those situations where they're surrounded by food everywhere, and none of it is good for you. And you do not have access to anything better, right? So where you would want to do better, you can't do better because you don't have access. Simple as that. And that was my situation. I'm in Lower Alabama, Dothan, Alabama. We love barbecue, collard greens, mac and cheese. We eat good down here, but it's to our detriment sometimes too. And what is eating good? That's not eating good. We say it's eating good because it tastes good, but it's not good for us. So I started taking Purium, and I had hormone issues. I know a lot of women struggle with their hormones. When I went through my 30-day detox, I lost 20 pounds. Boom. And it was because I didn't have any more cravings. Cravings were my thing. Cravings were my arch enemy. Okay. And that was the thing that was taking me out. When I would try to do these things, the cravings were so intense. But what these green juices that Purium provides through the detox does is it takes away those cravings. Like it takes them away. So you can navigate through life and make those decisions without having to have that mental battle, which is what I was having, was a huge mental battle. So That's my story. I will never stop taking Purium because you know that those are products that are real and pure. You don't have to worry about it, and it's giving you, it is loving on your body. Eating good is a form of self-love, and Purium, when you drink it, it loves on your organs, it loves on everything, and you feel it, and it translates out into your life. And that is what I experience. So I'm going to hand it over to Krystal Watkins, and she's going to tell you her story and what her journey has been looking like. Hi, Krystal. Oh, we can't hear you. You're still on mute.
Hey, Latasha. Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Thank you so much, Latasha, for that presentation, for telling your story. You told it in such a bold and authentic way that I feel like everybody could relate to what you were saying, because I have felt a lot of those things. Those cravings, they are something. You know, I know everybody can probably, you know, speak to something that you eat that you got to have. That it's hard for you to give up for a certain amount of time. But anyway, my name is Krystal Watkins, and I am a health coach. And I appreciate you guys for being here and giving me the opportunity to tell my story. So I want to go back and tell my my story from the original health journey, because I feel like I have two health journeys. I have my original health journey, and then I have my holistic health and fitness journey. So my original health journey started back in March of 2018. And just to give you a little bit of background of what my life was looking like at that time, I had just moved to the area. We're in Raleigh, North Carolina, and like in the surrounding cities. Myself, Kamara, and some of the people here. And I had moved to the area. I was starting a new job, very high pressure, fast paced job. I was working for a hospital in Greensboro, and I hit a huge territory. And I had a CEO that really was like cracking the whip. Like she was tough. So I was very stressed out at that time of my life. But that motivated me to go into entrepreneurship. And so I started a skincare business. A year after that, I added microblading to it. So not only was I working 40 hours a week, but I had two businesses that I was starting and trying to get off the ground. So I got very little sleep, and I was working nonstop. During this period of my life, I had adopted a lot of unhealthy habits. I wasn't eating when I first woke up in the morning. I wasn't drinking water. I wasn't working out. It was just work, family, and just putting myself on the back burner. It all came full circle when I went to my doctor in March 2018. And my doctor sat me down and she said, Krystal, and she said, with her little notepad and my labs and everything in front of her. And she said, Krystal, she was like, you need to talk, because since you were here last year, you have gained 40 pounds and you are now in the obese category. And it was something about hearing that really made me feel like, okay, this is serious. I can't play around with this anymore. Like, you have to do something. And so I immediately started looking for solutions. I went online. I was looking at different trainers. Do I want to do the trainer route? I saw a health coach, and I was like, you know what? Let me try something different. I did the health coach route. I met an amazing lady, and with her guidance and me doing my part at the end, I ended up losing about 40 pounds in 6 months or so, and managed to keep that weight off for a certain period of time. Fell in love with health, fell in love with fitness and wellness, diet, started cooking more. And just when you experience the benefits of good health, you want to share it. And so I decided to become a health coach. That's what started my health coach journey. And so fast forward to June of 2021. And when I was introduced to this system, I was still living a very fast paced life and still having all the things going on. But I lacked the energy. And I was doing research, and I had wanted to really put good food into my body. And so I really feel like I was in tune in this time, because I was doing a lot of healing, and I saw Kamara, and Kamara and I had not known each other prior to this. We were just Facebook friends, but I saw him sharing every single day about this ultimate lifestyle transformation. And I just kept on saying, there's something different about this. And he was saying like all the things like I was reading and I was interested in, eating more organically, incorporating superfoods, and how the foods that we're eating, even though we think we're eating healthy, we're really not. And so he was just educating me. And I was just like, you know what? I got to reach out to this guy. And so he sent me the ingredient list. He was telling me about the program, and I started doing my research because I'm a researcher now. I'm a health coach. So I'm going to make sure that whatever I'm going to incorporate in my lifestyle and recommend for my clients is legit. He sent me the ingredient list, and I was floored because I could read and recognize all of the ingredients on the packages. And I was just like, wow, this is definitely different. This is pure. This is coming straight from the ground, from the nutrients from the soil, what our body needs. So I was sold. I jumped in, I ordered the Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation. And I would say within 2 weeks, that first week, my body was like going through all the detoxing symptoms. I had to get all of that inflammation and all the junk out of my systems. But by that second week, I felt like a brand new woman. I felt like I was in my 20s again. I felt like I could like literally run a marathon. And so I was like, okay, I have to share this. I have to offer this to my clients. I have to just get everybody on these products because they are amazing. So I started working out, and it was different. I had the energy to get up and go to the gym. And when I left the gym, I was taking supplements that was helping my body recover. And this was recover, which was something I never really had learned about before. I never learned about muscle recovery. And the way you take care of your body before you go to the gym is important, but the way you take care of your body after you leave the gym, that's what's going to get you going back the next day, and then the next day and the next day. And so I ordered the ULT. I added the fitness pack on it too, because I had wanted the what we were using as pre-workout. And it was a level, it was a game changer for me. Took me to the next level. Like Latasha said, it up leveled me. And so that's how I felt. Like, that's my story. And I just have been sharing it with everybody since then. Like, I feel like a new woman, I feel like a new person. People ask me if I'm a trainer now. And I'm like, what? A trainer? Like, because in my head, I still see Krystal as, 210 pounds. You know what I mean? Like you ask, I'm a trainer? What? Like, no, I'm not a trainer. But no, I'm taking care of myself, and I'm working out regularly, and I'm putting good foods into my body. And so that's pretty much my story. And just since then, since June of 2021, I have just been sharing. I've been taking the products. We all have been living our health out loud, and just in hopes to inspire people and encourage people to do the same. I'm telling you, you take care of this body. It's the one body that you're going to have your entire life. So you might as well take care of it. So yeah, that's my story, guys.
Thank you, Krystal. Beautiful story and so inspiring. Thank you so much for sharing that. And so, Kamara, where you at, Kamara?
I'm here. I'm right here.
Hey. So we're gonna hear a little bit about Kamara's story and his journey with Purium.
Thank you, Latasha. Thank you. First of all, I want to say welcome to all my family and friends that came through. Some people all the way from Japan didn't know who they are. They're from Japan. They're here. Japan in the house and USA in the house. All right. So here's my story. Everyone who knows me, I'm a father, I'm a school teacher, and I'm a personal trainer. And I've lived this lifestyle as a father, school teacher, and a personal trainer since 2007. Prior to me discovering the protocol, I was suffering from insomnia. I had a lot of stress going on, ulcer, fatigue, being bloated from the different bad supplements and protein shake that I got from GNC and other stores. And so when as a teacher, we have to get up early. So this is how my day started off. 5 o'clock. As soon as I got up, I ran straight to the kitchen. I was programmed. Made me a cup of coffee. Did a little meditation for about 15, 20 minutes. Made me another cup of coffee. Then from there, I went to get ready. Got ready for work. Made my lunch on my way out. I got a big coffee mug with about 3 cups of coffee that I would take with me, and I would sip on that until about 11, 12 o'clock. This took me until about 2 o'clock, and I went back to feeling sluggish and tired again, because my body was just reminding me, look here, you're getting ready for personal training, so you need to re-up on your caffeine. So get to the gym, got my pre-workout, the the so-called best pre-workout for about an hour, maybe an hour and a half. I'm like, oh, all around the place like a crackhead, energized, yada, just doing everything because I had to train people. Then I ran a group fitness class. Around 6:30, the pre-workout will start to, dissipate. It's getting away, and I'm just like, I'm not feeling this. Then I would make me my disgusting protein shake that I knew would get me bloated and get me constipated, and drink it anyway because I was working out and I had to drink it. I needed my protein after working out. And on the way home, I'm stopping at any restaurant that I saw, McDonald's, Bojangles, whatever it was. And I felt to myself, man, I look good from the outside, so I'm healthy. I was cheating myself. Then I get home. It's impossible for me to go to sleep. I'm cranky. Everything on my body aches. I'm bloated. On average, every night I got about 3 hours worth of sleep. And not 3 straight hours either. It was 3 hours of me waking up every now and then, sleep for about an hour, wake up, go to the bathroom. Oh, this side hurting me, twist on the other side. That side hurting me, twist. Oh, my stomach is bubbling, whatever the situation was. And then I heard about Pyrium from a good friend from college. I said, you know what? I might as well go ahead and try the protocol. So I can attest and say that my first day, I experienced this mental alertness that I hadn't experienced in a long time when I took the Amino 23. By day 3, I ran to the kitchen at 5 o'clock to go make me a cup of coffee. And I realized I was not craving that sugar or that coffee. I said sugar because most of the coffee I was drinking was not black coffee. It wasn't straight coffee. It was coffee mixed with everything that the grocery stores had there to make it not taste like coffee. But I wasn't feeling that. So I was like, okay, I can go. So anyway, I went through the protocol. It takes 30 days. After I was done, I lost about 10 pounds in the areas I wanted to lose it. My insomnia went away. I'm having deep sleep. I can sleep in the day, just take a nap for 1 hour. I'm sleeping good. 8 hours, I'm sleeping well. Stressing went away. My joints are not as achy as before. I used to wear knee brace on his knee. I don't have to wear knee brace anymore. Lots of energy that a lot of people notice. Like I just shared earlier, my principal this week told me that she realized something different in me in the last couple of months, what's going on. And I shared my information with her, but she's still a little hesitant. That's another story. Bloating went away. No more bad protein shake. I mean, it felt like I was literally just flying up to the sun and just dipping my cup over there, giving me some taste of the sun, getting that real energy. This is what I got from Pyrium. My skin changed. I could tell that the difference in my skin is glowing. My palate is not accepting any standard American diet anymore. It refuses to, so I have to eat what I eat now with Pyrium. Pyrium is like every day. It's a lifestyle. I take, ever since I started Pyrium in May, I have not missed a day without taking Pyrium. It's a lifestyle. I like how I feel on the inside. Like, I know how I'm healthy on the inside. I like how I feel on the outside. And I also enjoy seeing some of my family members and some of my clients who have that transition that they're going through as they are on this, doing the similar protocol that I did. I'm grateful for the lifestyle, and it all started with somebody stated something earlier, mindset. I had to change my mindset. Everything we do is that mindset. You have to make that decision and get that mindset. Let me finish up. NAM Fitness is the name of my company. Negusta and Mensa means queen and king. And what I've discovered lately now, I have the kingdom or the empire, meaning that my workout is the king. The nutrition that I get from Pyrium is the queen. And NAM Fitness is the empire that I'm building for health. It's a healthy empire that I'm building. And I'm sharing this information with family members, friends, strangers, everybody, because I'm feeling good. And I think everyone needs to feel the same way I'm feeling right now. It's on the right as a teacher for me to get the real information out there once I receive it. So that's my story for now.
Thank you, Kamara. Beautiful story, inspiring. All this is inspiring. And this is the energy that Purium brings to people's lives. Okay. It cultivates, when you start taking Purium, it cultivates a certain type of energy that's palatable and is tangible. And if you've never experienced pure food energy, like the first time I took Purium, I felt something go through. It was like electric, it was something, because I was having pain, and the Purium went to the nerve. I don't know. It was the first drink I ever had of it, but I knew it was something different. It was pure energy. So you are either, you are on this journey, and you're either going to nourish your garden or feed your grave. So with that being said, keep that in mind while you're learning about these products that Krystal is about to tell us about, okay? Keep that in mind. You are either nourishing your garden or feeding the grave, okay? And Purium will nourish your garden. So let's hear about these products, Krystal. You're on mute. Okay.
Thank you. I love that. When I heard you say that, I got chills, because we are definitely going to nourish our gardens over here with these products. So I'm going to walk you through the products kind of like you would walk through them if you were on the program and you were taking them. So from when you wake up in the morning. So this is the Power Shake. This is my baby. I love this. This is how you nourish your body. This is somewhat like a meal replacement. I can actually read you the ingredients because you'll be able to recognize them. This is organic rice bran extract, organic oat flour, organic spirulina, organic millet. And spirulina actually fights off infection in your body. So if you want your immune system to be boosted, you want to have these type of ingredients. Grass juice powder, buckwheat, all of that is in this. This is where you're going to get your nourishment from. So when you wake up, you have your Power Shake, and you'll have it with your Biomedic. And you'll take 2 capsules of the Biomedic. This is the only product on the market that you can buy that will actually remove glyphosate from your body. And if you don't know what glyphosate is, please message me. I'm happy to share resources and tools with you about it. It is killing Americans. It is in 70 to 80% of our food. Glyphosate is the equivalent of Roundup. It's the pesticide that's in the majority of our foods. So yes, definitely Google it for sure. But this is what you take in the morning with your Power Shake, 2 capsules of this. Now on mornings where I'm going to hit the gym first, I'll start out with the Can't Beat This. This has replaced my pre-workout. So if you are working out and you're taking pre-workout, I want you to look at the ingredients. I promise you won't even be able to pronounce half of the ingredients. Like, they're all chemicals. Whereas if you were to purchase the Can't Beat This and use this as your pre-workout, this has organic beetroot in it. It's got moringa. It's got fruits in it that have natural occurring caffeine. So there's no crash. You're getting your energy from plants. So I love this. This is my second baby. I take the Can't Beat This with the aminos and super aminos. This is a game changer. This was a game changer for me. This is pure plant protein, pre-digested. It goes straight into your blood. Pre-digested just means it doesn't have to go through the entire body down to the stomach. It is literally released in your bloodstream within 23 minutes. That's why they call it Super Amino 23. This is what's going to power you through your workout. This helps with skin tightness and mental clarity. This is the bomb. So that's what you're going to take throughout the day. In the first part of the program, you're just incorporating these supplements into your everyday life. As you progress through the day, you're going to eat whole foods, organic. You're going to have juices, decaf tea. And if you have questions about the program, reach out to the person who invited you. I'm sure they will be happy to explain everything to you step by step. But the Power Shake, the Biomedic, which is the detox, and the Can't Beat This, which is the supplement that's going to give you the energy, help you through your workouts. And this is how you're going to end your day with the Apothecary. This is a concentrated cherry extract. This is the only product that has natural occurring melatonin in it. So I don't know if anybody has issues with sleep, Melatonin is what a lot of people take, and they buy it over the counter. And after a while of taking it, your body builds up like a resistance to it, intolerance to it, that doesn't work anymore. Whereas this is natural, comes straight from Mother Nature, and it gives you that peaceful, to get you to that nice deep sleep I was telling you guys about earlier. So the Apothecary is my third baby. So I take that, and I also take the Super Xanthan. The Super Xanthan, this helps with also muscle recovery. Like I was saying, it's really important on how you treat your muscles after you leave the gym. This will give you extra hydration, and it's an amazing product. And the last 10 days of the accelerated program, you're gonna take the Super Cleansar. And everything that I'm sharing with you, these are all superfoods. These are all coming from nature. This is natural. And this is what's going to remove the metals from your body. So metals in your body, they actually feed disease, infection that's in your body. So you want to cleanse your body of metals and inflammation and processed food. So you'll take this the last 10 days of your 30-day transformation. Once you're done with this cycle, you are going to feel like you're 20 years old again. Like your body is going to be completely cleansed, changed at a cellular level, and you're going to have renewed energy and strength. And just, I'm like Latasha, this will always be a part of my life. This will always be a part of my regimen, because I have not experienced this, the feelings, the energy, the sleep, the side effects of all this. So that's the product breakdown. If anybody has any questions, like I said, please reach out to me. I'm happy to share more of the nutritional facts with you guys.
Thank you, Krystal. Thank you. And I want to just piggyback off of what Krystal said as far as the energy. You always look at little kids and they are always going, and they always have this limitless amount of energy. And you often think back to when you were a kid and you just were running. Like I was outside all the time, just going. And before I found Purium as an adult, I was like, where'd that energy go? Like, is that just normal? Like, is this just life? Do we just have to let it go? It's never gonna come back. So when I started taking Purium, I got that energy back. So imagine that childhood energy into adulthood. You could do so many things. That clarity that you have as a child, operating into that, like operating in adulthood is something. It's another life experience. Like you're living another life when you have, and mental health was a big thing for me. So think about the mental health thing. When you're eating good food and pure nutrients, your mental health has changed substantially. I know mental health is huge in the Black community and in a lot of communities all over. Like mental health, understand that what you eat impacts your mental health. So Purium changed my mental health. That anxiety that you're getting when you're eating just whatever is gone when you're not eating just whatever. And you're able to manage the storms of life and the highs and lows more appropriately when you're putting good things in your body. So let's talk about the investment. You know, I want to say, let's talk about the price, but I'm going to just say investment. Let's talk about the investment that you have to make to feel this, right? We all make investments. We invest our money in things every single day. Whether it be that cup of coffee, you made an investment. Whether it be earrings, I made an investment. So I want you to not look at this as like, oh, this is how much it costs. It's an investment. And it's a form of you investing in yourself, a form of self-care and a form of self-love, right? So this investment is going to pay for 60 out of your 90 meals a day. So you're going to, like, say you eat like 60 meals out of your 90 meals. So you don't have to, it's going to save you money essentially. Okay. If you're doing this, this is green juices, all your supplements, okay, that you're taking throughout the day. That is a steal. So the total, and in the breakdown, let's just do the breakdown. $11 a day for 2 meals for 30 days. So $11 a day, 2 meals for 30 days, and supplements. Okay. So if you're just relying on that, and these are dense nutrients. So you're not, so if you are a binge eater like I was, you're not going to be binge eating because the cravings are going to be gone. So it's going to work for you. That's how I had to tell myself that in order to go for it in the process. You're not going to be binge eating because the cravings are going to be gone. So you're going to be content with those 2 meals a day. So if you used to having 6 meals a day or eating whatever, and it's due to cravings, not because you're generally hungry, you're craving stuff, you won't have that to deal with. So that will be sufficient for you to get through the month. So you have your 2 meals a day, nutrient dense, clean meals, pure energy. When are you ever eating pure energy? When are you ever getting pure energy in your body? You're not. Most of us are not, unless we're being intentional, okay? You're not just getting around going to McDonald's eating pure energy, okay? You're not getting it from the grocery store. We're not getting it. So this is 30 meals of pure energy, $11 a day, clean juices, right? Clean juices. You don't have to worry about pesticides, okay? Clean love for your body 30 times and 30 meals a day. I'm just bringing it home, y'all. That's all I'm doing, okay? Don't get tired of me because I had to do this for me in order to get me to understand how important it was and how much it made sense. Because you gotta just be real with yourself sometimes. So the retail price is $429, but $429, right? But if somebody invited you, you get a 25% discount from the person who invited you, which results in $325 for the whole detox, for the whole month, $325 for pure energy, 30 meals, okay? Break it down, that's $11 a day, 2 meals a day, plus supplements. Okay, we spend $300 on a purse in a minute. We'll spend $300 on some hair. Okay, we all in here. Okay, we're in here today. So we'll put $300 on our boo. We'll go to a trip and travel. But if you don't have your health, you can't do any of that. If you don't have your health, you can't buy no hair. You can't go on a trip. You can't do any of that if you do not have your wellness intact, your mental health intact. You can't do any of that. So $325 is a small price to pay for pure food and pure energy that you were never getting in the first place and you didn't have access to. It is a small price to pay. Once you get it in your system, when I started getting it into my system, because I'm gonna be honest, Rachel told me the price at first and I backed away for a whole year. $325 was enough to make me back up for a whole year because I was not in the understanding. But when I started getting sicker and she started getting louder on Facebook, because my body, I call them vibrations. Everything she posted was now louder because I was in much more need than I was before. So I found that money. I found the money. And now I find the money every month because this is the good side. I won't call it addiction, but I have an addiction to feeling good. And if you haven't had that, you want to keep feeling that every day. So you're going to keep finding that money. Okay. We find money for the things that we want to do. So, that is the price. And like I said, get a hold to the person that invited you to the meeting. And they will tell you more about the products. And so I just want to go in, we're going to do a question and answer pretty soon with our friend Rachel. We're going to do a question and answer. And also I want to remind you of a reset that we have coming up. Rachel, can you expound upon that reset that we have coming up?
So thank you so much. This has been such an incredible presentation. It's just so beautiful. You all are shining and it's just so amazing to see all of your health transform because I've seen you all through all of it. So thank you for having me here to help answer. I'm an Ayurvedic practitioner, so nutritionist. And so I'm here to, if anyone has questions specifically about their health and if like specific questions about anything, I'm here to kind of clarify. But what was your question to me? You asked me, Latasha.
There's a reset that's coming up that we can all join in and be together on. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to do a group health reset. If you're on Facebook, we've got a Facebook page. If you don't have Facebook, we have an app. And so we have basically We have all different kinds of recipes if you want to, like, because you're going to eat healthy. First of all, you're not starving, by the way. This is not a fast. You are also eating healthy foods along with this. You're eating like fruits and vegetables throughout the day. You're just going to snack on fruits and vegetables. You're going to have clean and green meals. Today we just did I just did a class on a cooking class. And in that cooking class, we had food, Filipino food, Mexican food, West African food, Moroccan food. I mean, like, so there's all different kinds of things that you can, so you're not just going to starve. And you're not going to be bored either. Like, you're going to enjoy eating. We want to make this fun for you. So we have a group health reset. There'll be recipes dropped in the group. You're going to have all this support. Everyone's here and available. I'll be here for any health questions and, one-on-one support too. If anybody wants to have an appointment with me, just let these three know, and we can have like a little group conversation, and I can help dial in. We can like customize this pack. I wanted to clarify one thing about the pack, because Krystal was sort of combining both the Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation plus some of the other products, which actually makes up the Plus Performance Pack. But the 4 main products are called the Daily Core 4. And so once you're done with your Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation, you continue with the Daily Core 4 as like maintenance. So the Daily Core 4 is the tart cherry juice that she mentioned, the apothecary, the super aminos, the plant-based protein, the biomedic, which removes herbicides, right? That's sprayed on all genetically modified food. Anything that's not organic pretty much is sprayed with glyphosate. You can't cook it out. You can't wash it out. It's in you, unless you take it out with the biomedic. It's the only product certified to actually remove glyphosate, with studies showing all of that. And then you have your green drink, right? Your power shake. There's also another one, a super meal. I recommend people get the customizable pack and like have a sample of all the different green juices. So there's like, it's like a protein shake. The super meal is a protein shake. It's a full meal replacement that comes in your pack. The power shake is also a meal replacement. And one thing to really realize is that this is actually going to satiate you, because when the body is hungry, this is totally mind blowing. This was mind blowing to me anyway. When the body is hungry, it's looking for nutrients, not calories. And when we're eating food that is empty of nutrients, we tend to overeat. We tend to eat more because our bodies is still, it's like, I'm not satiated. I'm not satiated. Where's that nutrients? Where's that green sunshine? Like Kamara was saying, it's like drinking the liquid sun. Literally, this is liquid sunshine, right? So chlorophyll, everything green in it is actually bringing you food. It's made from sunlight. And this is actually what your body's craving. And we look for colors, our body is naturally trained to be drawn to color because color means fruit. So biologically, we're trained to look for fruit. So we're looking for color on trees. And so we're supposed to have like 14 pieces of fruit throughout the day, 12 to 14. And that's what the tart cherry is. It's equivalent, a concentrated drink of the tart cherry juice is equivalent to 12 servings of fruit. So this is where we get our antioxidants. This is where we're going to get all those incredible antioxidants that get rid of free radicals, right? So they're like, helpful for fighting cancer, and so forth. And I actually conquered Hashimoto's. So, completely free of Hashimoto's now. And that was, so that's why I partnered with the company. I was like super excited to just like share this with people and scream from the rooftops, because I was so sick that I ended up homeless and I was like unable to function. But now that I've joined this company, this has become my full-time income, and it replaced the wedding photography that I was doing before, but it's much more satisfying. So my dream is to help as many people as possible. So that's why I'm here. Thanks, Latasha.
Thank you so much, Rachel. Thank you so much. So we're ready for question and answer at this point. Mm-hmm. So if anybody has any, do you want them to leave it in the chat, Rachel, or how does that work?
You can write it in the chat, or you can come off mute and pop on, because you
can come off mute and pop on if you have any questions.
Don't be shy, because we're all here. We've all been there. We all have a health story. So, or if you have any questions about the actual products or about how it goes, and you guys can tell me these questions in the comments.
We can, and then somebody put in the chat, we can answer all of the questions after to help you too. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. In our wellness journeys, we need support. So yes, it's about talking about these beautiful products that have given people, honestly, given people their lives back, right? there are other things out here, and we want to give you access, and we want to start a conversation around these things because people are not talking about them. So it's about having a support system while you're on your journey. And I mean, when I come to the meeting, I get in the room and the energy was palpable. The first meeting I went to, it was like, whoa, I had to take a step back because I hadn't had my products yet. I hadn't got them in the mail. They were on their way. And so I had all these high energy people in the Zoom, and I'm like, where y'all get this energy from? But I hadn't had the products yet. Once I started having the products, I said, I get it. It's like, it's amazing. So partner with us, please. And like I said, reach out to the person who invited you. If you're interested in the products, reach out with any questions. Reach out to me. I'm on Facebook, Rachel. They have a group. We have a group that we're in. And so if you are interested, reach out to that person that, like I said, invited you. And if there are no more questions, I'm looking in the chat. And this says people are suffering and accepting that they just inherit their suffering. Not true. Tao, yes, not true. Okay. We accept these narratives and we make them, we give them altars in our lives, is what I say. We accept these false narratives and then it produces in our lives because we give them the power to produce, when you can give the good things power to produce too, like good, healthy eating can produce great things in your life too. So just shifting your mindset is hugely about mindset. And so, yes, so if there are no more questions, Rachel, is there anything else you'd like to add before we step out? No, okay.
You did an amazing job. Maybe
Yes.
Krystal or Kamara has something to say.
Yeah, Krystal, Kamara, do you guys have anything to say before we end?
Yeah. Krystal, you can go first if you have something.
I don't know, is Krystal, I don't know.
You good, Krystal?
Okay.
I'll just say thank you, everybody, for joining and taking the time out to come and hear about it. If you have questions, please reach out. There is no question too small. Please reach out, and we'd love to share this information with you.
Yep, I would just like to say thank you as well. Also would like to say that our thoughts usually becomes our reality. So in order to change our reality, we have to change our mindset. And that's something I did. That's something that I have done. And I've seen the change in the last 7 months, not just with my health and fitness, but with other stuff in my life. So mindset over skill set. You are what you think, and you are what you eat. So thank you for coming out, and we appreciate you guys being out here tonight.
Thank you. You're still on mute, Latasha. And who's curious? Who wants to jump in? Who's interested? Throw in the chat if you feel like, yeah, I'm kind of like digging this. I think I might want to jump in with you guys. And this recording, me. Oh, good. So this recording will be available to everybody. We'll, if you want the recording, you want to share it with anybody, if you want to help your friends out and also like help share the words so that they can help other people, then share this recording with other people. So have a good night, everybody. Thank you.